Hello and welcome to VB411. I'm your host, Miz Information, the know-it-all in City Hall, here again to bring truth and clarity to misconceptions and rumors. Now today we're saying goodbye to 2019 with a look at an invaluable city information resource. Now here at VB411, we take pride in being purveyors of information, keeping our residents informed about city programs and services, and helping clear up the murky waters of confusion around issues. Everything from why you can't sled on Mount Trashmore when it snows, to why we replenish the sand on our beaches. Now that said, we're not the only information hub in the city. In fact, we're only on the air a couple of times a month. We do respond to emails that residents send us and even feature some of those questions here on the show. But what happens when you've got a burning question that you need answered right now? For that, we have VB311, a city service that's tasked with getting information to you, our residents, quickly and accurately. We've sent field correspondent Brandon Mitchell over to the 311 call center to find out just how the service works and what it means to you. Brandon, take it away.
Thanks, Miz Information. We're here at the city's VB311 call center, and it's a pretty amazing facility. And behind me, I have Sherry Davenport-Neely, who's working at the moment but agreed to take a few questions. Let's see if we can sneak a few in.
It's been my pleasure. Thank you so much for calling 311. Have a great day.
Hi, Sherry. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Tell the viewers at home and myself, what is the mission behind VB311?
Here at VB311, we keep our citizens informed. We're a team of dedicated professionals. We're here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to provide whatever information our citizens need and resources, whatever they need regarding the city.
Now, give me some examples of some of those calls that you may get on a day-to-day basis.
Oh, we get anything from how much does it cost to join the rec center to where's the police station, or for that matter, who's playing at something in the water. By the way, we're ground zero for something in the water.
So a little bit of everything there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a 9-to-5 kind of guy. Your department is 24/7. What are some of the after-hour services that you can connect callers with?
Well, we're primarily here after hours to take care of after-hour calls for public utilities and public works. If there's a stop sign down, you need to report it, you call us. If there's a water main break, you call us. We also take tow calls for tow companies, as well as fine towed cars for citizens.
So now you at home call 311. They should have called 911. Do they hang up, or can you assist them with that?
Never hang up. We will assist you. We glean as much information from the conversation as we can. Mainly, we want to get the phone number just in case we need a callback number in case they get disconnected. We glean whatever information we can, and we pass that along to 911 as well as the citizen. We give them that information so they're not so stressed and have to repeat that information again.
All right. Now, speaking of calling, is calling the only way you can reach 311?
Absolutely not. There are several ways to reach us. We have a chat system that is on vbgov.com. We have an email system where you can reach us at ECCSVB311 at vbgov.com. We have C-Click Fix. We also have Report a Problem. They're both available on vbgov.com. And we also launched VB Alerts. That's another way that we reach our citizens. VB Alerts. And if, by the way, you're not signed up with VB Alert, you should sign up. It's a very important system to be signed up with. You can get that at vbgov.com/VBAlert.
So there you have it. Sign up for VB Alerts, get all your information that you need. That's the 411 on 311. Back to you, Ms. Information.
Thanks, Brandon. Oh, one last question for your expert before you go. What's the strangest call you've gotten at 311?
We get many strange calls at 311. One of the craziest calls that we've gotten is a call that came into a 311 center that the person thought was in their city. They called us wanting to get their water turned back on after they made a payment, but they thought they were calling Salt Lake City, Utah.
Wow, you don't hear that one every day. Well, there you have it. Burning house, call 911. Burning question, 311. Now, before we wrap up for the year, I do want to take a moment to highlight our humble show. Now, last year we had a bit of fun with Miz Information being Dictionary.com's Word of the Year. However, this year we do have some real accolades to share. VB411 was recognized with an Award of Merit in the Video Programs category at the 2019 Public Relations Society of America Pinnacle Awards. Of the 100 entrants, only 5 received an award. We were also recognized earlier this year with another Award of Merit in the 2019 Virginia Public Relations Awards. Now, shiny awards are nice to have, but our cast and crew truly care about keeping our residents in the know about the issues and services that impact their lives in our great city. And you know what? We're going to keep doing it. And hopefully, pick up another trophy or two along the way. With that said, from our VB411 family to yours, we hope you had a wonderful holiday, and we wish you a prosperous and happy 2020. Oh, and be sure to stick around after the show for what's become our year-end tradition, the VB411 blooper reel. And now you're in the know. Thanks for joining me today. Do you have a question you'd like us to answer on the air? Well, you know the drill. Send an email to mizinfo@vbgov.com and we'll get on it. See you in the new year. For more information about the new short-term rental ordinance, please visit www.vbgov.com. What the frick was that?
All right, and so
I can read.
We were also recognized earlier this year with another Award of Merit in the 2019 Virginia Public Relations. Again, I'm starting to sound like B. Arthur. Sorry.
I was going a little bit more for
Marge Simpson. But
Marge. Oh, I wish I had Marge Simpson's money. Are you kidding me? Oh. Homer. Now, I could read all of this information for you, but I took it a step further and have brought in the Golly, Ned. I have brought in the Director of Economic Development.